From the preschools to primary schools to health centers, ongoing projects indicate the Federation is becoming more receptive to water conservation. Following the installations of several water tanks by the CARICOM Climate Change Centre and funded by the European Union, representatives from the CARICOM Climate Change Centre visited the areas where water tanks have been mounted as part of a two-day climate change reporting workshop for journalists that began on Wednesday. 4 sites in St. Kitts were visited: Tucker Clark and Sandy Point Primary Schools, Challengers Daycare, and Molyneux Health Centre. Devon Harris, principal of the Tucker Clark Primary School, spoke of the impact the initiative has had on the students, as it is the largest primary school.
I think this initiative was a great initiative, something that we always wanted, and we are really thankful that the project was able to get off the ground. And it has benefited us greatly, because in the past we would have lost water supply a few times, and with this system now in place, we are still able to function as a school with it being here. And it puts what we have here to good use, and we're really thankful for the initiative. One of the things that we are doing at this school is we are encouraging recycling and saving energy, and I think this also helps and makes a great impact in the lives of the children. One of the things that I like as well is that the grade 6 students were able to use this exercise and write an expository piece on it. And based on research, because the gentleman who installed the water, he came and spoke to them about it, the tanks. He came and spoke to them about it, and they were able to use it and put it, make a practical aspect of it.
Meanwhile, Erwin Lawrence, deputy principal at the Sandy Point High School, spoke of the realities of the school.
From these storage tanks, this will have benefited greatly in that, one, we have a readily supply of water in the absence of the main water supply. Therefore, children, as a result, they're able to use the bathrooms. They're able to, in terms of hygiene, they're able to wash their hands after they using the bathrooms. The children having their school meals, the cleaners, the dishwashers are able to actually wash the dishes.
At the Challengers Daycare Centre, it was revealed that the water tanks have not yet been connected to the building. However, the daycare's supervisor, Katia Francis, says she's anxiously anticipating it.
I was happy when I was contacted to say that the Challengers Daycare Centre would be given the tanks. Now, we don't usually be affected by water shortage, but we know that water is one of the most beneficial, most important commodity. And we know that because of climate change, it's anticipated that at some point in time, there won't be drought, but there will be shortage of water. And so if we have these tanks storing water for us, then we know we have a backup plan. And so sometimes the water gets dirty as well. And so these tanks, they can come in as our secondary source of water supply.
At the Molyneux Health Centre, a different system is employed to assist with water shortages there. Sylvester Bell, health planner in the Ministry of Health, explained.
The pipes are in the ground. This one in particular is gravity fed. Some of the other health centres, they have the pumps as similar to what you see at Newtown Primary School this morning. So depending on the topography and the location, a few of the systems are gravity fed. This is one of the gravity fed ones, so it's highly elevated. The lines have been connected to the building already, and they went under the ground into the building. They have a direct connection from the government mains to the tank, and then it feeds into the building. So it remains full all the time, and the government system is, and we anticipate this can run the facility for up to 3 days minimum in case of an emergency event.
The representatives of the CARICOM Climate Change Centre were pleased with the acceptance of the messaging towards climate change and the implementation of the water shortage tanks. Each institution will aim to scale up their water shortage facilities by installing solar panels to run electrical systems, adding more catchments, and separating potable and grey water to use both types properly.